In this part of Queens, we got treated mean. Con Ed should have seen that their plans were lean. Now they should come clean. The blackout was obscene. Pay some green to address our suffering. Everybody! This little light of mine last summer didn't shine. Whoa, much like that's design. They let the light decline. Oh, we say now's the time. They should toe the line. Pay the fine, pay the fine, pay the fine.
This is the anniversary of our blackout. Last year, many of us experienced a very hot and hateful blackout. Some people were out for 9 days. Some people were out for several days.
10 days.
10 days. It was horrible. And what's happening is that Con Ed has decided to do a 17% rate increase on our bills. This isn't fair.
It's not sweet.
Why are we paying for the damaged things that should have been taken care of then?
Should have been taken care of 30 years ago.
30 years ago, that's right. Also, people lost work that day. Con Ed needs to pay those people who are out of work. Also, if you remember your bill, you were charged for those days that you had no electricity. That's not fair!
We're here to send a message 1 year later to Con Ed, to the powers that be, that we can't depend on your power, so we brought our own. We have our own light. We can't afford to be put in the dark. We're saying to Con Ed, you owe, it's time to pay up. The millions of people around New York, not just affected in the Woodside community, but the 8 million people that ride the mass transportation system got stuck on trains. Trains that transit workers help evacuate people that was affected from all across this here city. A year later, Con Ed wants to raise their rates. We say to Con Ed, pay up. Pay back to the damages to the citizens of New York City.
Are we going to let Con Ed con us?
No!
I really don't think so. As the sister just said, I'm originally from Baltimore, but because of her layoffs there, I ended up in Manhattan and was part of the Women's Fight Back Network. And I'll talk a little bit about Baltimore because we were fighting the same fight that you're fighting here. But first of all, I really wanted to commend the community here for coming out again. I think it's critically important, especially for our seniors, for our young people, because as many people knew from the last blackout for 10 days, they didn't care about the people. They didn't care if people could get their insulin or if their insulin went bad. They didn't care about our older people and whether they would get sick during this whole ordeal, or about the younger people. So it's tremendous that you're back out here in the streets, because I think it's important that we keep our eye on Con Ed and that we keep demanding what we have to demand, and that is justice. I tell you, if there was a blackout in the Upper East Side, the people there would have not been treated like the people here in Queens. Trust me.
You think this is going to get on Fox 5?
It's on a very short version.
Why are you here?
Okay, today we're here because we're gonna have a march at the first anniversary of the blackout for just last year Con Ed, and also to say to connect what we are not accepting a 70% increase in the bill of energy.
This part of Queens of mine, we all thought was fine, but we were fed a line, and government's still blind. Con Ed didn't see the signs, and we need to know why it won't happen again the next time. Everybody, this little light of mine, last summer didn't shine, oh, by Con Ed's design. lifeline. We say now's the time. They should toe the line. Pay the fine, pay the fine, pay the fine. Oh well, Con Ed didn't care. That just wasn't fair. The energy train derailed.